400.
In 2024, he traded in his Iron Man suit and made his Broadway debut as the title character in the play McNeil. Kevin.
This is Robert Downey Jr.
You're right.
Equal measure 200.
Currently, we're talking DC. 10 amps times 120 volts equals 1200 of these. Amps times volts gives you watts. Back to you, Kevin.
Sports ball for 400.
In 2019, Novak Djokovic and this Swiss mister couldn't get enough of Wimbledon, matching up for 4 hours and 57 minutes. Mark.
Was Federer?
Yes.
Sports ball 200.
In 2004, LeBron James welcomed his son Bronny into the world. In 2020, Mr. J took his son to work, as both hooped for this team. Mark.
What are the Lakers?
What are the Lakers?
Yes.
Lucky 13, 400.
Atomic number 13,
Lucky 13 for
it's the most
400.
common metallic element in the Earth's crust, does not rust, and resists weathering. Mark.
What's aluminum?
Aluminum.
Lucky 13 for 200.
The best feeling in my life, to finally come back and hit that water, said this commander of the Apollo 13 mission. Mark.
What is level?
Right again.
The theater for
When
200.
the Seagull bombed in St. Petersburg in 1896, this dramatist vowed to give up playwriting. Mark.
What's
Got
Chekhov?
it.
Or facts 200.
Last clue.
Now last
It's the
clue.
only continent whose mainland lies in all 4 hemispheres. Mark.
What is Asia?
No, I'm sorry. Kevin.
What is Africa?
Not
Kevin,
Asia.
you're still in third
Africa
place.
is
March
what
and
you're
Lee, but
looking
you will
for.
select first, Kevin, in
And
Double
I'll
Jeopardy. When we
Kevin's
return.
gonna start first in
Actually,
Double
two daily doubles in play
Jeopardy.
here in Double Jeopardy. The categories will be, first, what an artist dies in me. Then a little etymology. We're headed way, way back in the day. Followed by on the movie soundtrack, nature. And this time we're playing non-sports ball. And Ankh knows what's up. Kevin selects first.
Etymology for 1600.
Not just found in Hawaiian waters, this fishy has a name that you could say means strong, strong. Mark.
What is ahi ahi?
No. Allison.
What is mahi-mahi?
Ahi mahi, that's the fish.
Etymology for 2000.
Answer. Daily double, Allison. Chance to take over the lead. How much do you want to wager?
I will wager 3,000, please.
Okay. You'll have 7,200 if you're right. In etymology, Aristotle believed there was a 5th element, which gives us this word for the purest form of something.
What is platonic?
Not platonic quintessence is what we're looking
Where
for.
quintessence comes from. Drops you down to third, Allison, but make a selection.
Etymology for 1200.
It means to walk
Etymology for
before.
1200.
The famous one begins, we the people. Mark.
What's a preamble?
Yes.
On the movie soundtrack 2000.
1968. Lux Eterna and Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Mark.
Was 2001 A Space Odyssey?
Correct for $2,000.
On the movie soundtrack 1600.
A 2014
Movie on
mixtape
soundtrack for
hooked on the
1200.
feeling, Come and Get Your Love. Kevin.
What is Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
On the movie soundtrack for 1200.
Animated in 2009.
Was Guardians of the Galaxy,
Down in New Orleans, When We're Human.
Movie soundtrack for 1200.
What is the
Princess and the Frog is what we're looking
Kevin?
On the
for.
movie soundtrack for 800.
Movie soundtracks for 800.
1994. Son of a preacher man, surf rider. Mark.
Was Pulp Fiction?
Way back in the day, 2000.
I'll take.
The ruler Ur
Way back
is
there for
credited with
2000.
building the great one of these pyramidal structures of Ur around 2100 BC. Kevin.
What's a ziggurat?
Yes.
Nature for 1200.
No cows are born during
Nature
this process
for
by which
1200.
icebergs break off from glaciers. Allison.
What is calving?
Right.
Playing non-sports ball for 1200.
She starred as the title character on TV's #1 rated show from October 1952 to April 1955. Allison.
Who is Lucille Ball?
Yes.
Playing non-sports ball for 2000.
Belly up to the bar and get this drink of strong plus fizzy, such as whiskey and soda or gin and tonic. Those are high
Highballs is what we're
Allison?
looking for.
Playing non-sports ball for 1600.
The seller of the house you want needs to move fast. Let's make this kind of offer way under the asking price. Allison.
What is low ball?
Yes.
Way back in the day for 800.
Not my
According
turn.
to tradition, this ruler hid inside a rolled up carpet to smuggle herself into Julius Caesar's quarters. Allison.
Who is Cleopatra?
Yes.
Way back in the day for 1200.
In the 490s BC, he left the state of Lu along with his disciples after having been minister of crime. Kevin.
It was Confucius?
It was.
Way back in the day for 1600.
Britannica calls this Roman's natural history an encyclopedic scientific work of dubious accuracy. Kevin?
It was Lucretius?
No. Marker Allison?
Not Lucretius. Pliny the Elder is what you're looking
Etymology
for.
800.
It gets its name from originally being the 7th month of the Roman calendar. Kevin?
What is September?
Right.
What an artist dies in me 2000.
In 1614 in Toledo, it was time for the burial of the Count of Orgaz painter.
I'll try one. What's El Greco?
Greco's right.
What an artist dies in me 1600.
What an artist dies to beat me, but 600 all the daily double.
Take a look at the scores, Mark. What do you want to do
Let's
with this?
play 5,000, please.
Let's go 5,000.
All right. 16,400 if you're right. Here's your clue in What an Artist Dies in Me. If this Northern Renaissance painter of wild imagery was alive, he'd ask, a TV cup has my name? And what's TV?
Who is Bosch?
Bosch
Was
is
Bosch?
right.
Yes!
$5,000 over here.
What an artist dies in me 1200.
What artist dies
This
to me for
American
1,200?
expat who painted the Child's Bath, would die at 82 near her beloved Paris in 1926. Allison,
Who is Mary Cassatt?
you got it.
Nature for 2000.
Agate, carnelian, and even onyx are all varieties of this 10-letter quartz mineral. Mark,
What is... Oh, yeah.
you got it.
Not
Mark. Allison,
why. Chalcedony is what you're looking for.
Nature for 1600.
scientists have identified
Nature
more than
for
20,000
1600.
species of these prehistoric arthropods named for 3 of a certain part. Allison.
What are trilobites?
Yeah.
Playing non-sports ball for 800.
Connadle is another name for this item that you hope turns out light and airy for your chicken soup. Allison.
What is a matzo ball?
Yes.
Nature for 800.
Used in herbal medicine, there's a fungus among us named for its resemblance to this fowl's tail. That's a turkey tail.
Turkey is what we're looking
Playing
for.
non-sports ball for 400.
Larry Sabato has one for predicting political races, but also has the motto, he who lives by this ends up eating ground glass. Mark.
What's a crystal ball?
What is a crystal ball?
What an artist dies in me 800.
Cousin to a noted
what
gunmaker,
artist died to me
this
for
sculptor of
800?
the rattlesnake died at 48 from complications after an appendectomy. Mark.
What is
Remington?
Remington?
It is.
What artist died to me for 400?
After making his mother immortal, metaphorically as the woman died in 1881, this American painter passed on July 17th, 1903. Mark.
Was
Who is
Whistler?
Whistler.
Yes.
Etymology
Etymology for 400.
Business stays all in the family with this word derived from Latin for nephew. That's the etymology of
Nepotism is what you're looking
nepotism.
for.
Mark.
Back in the day, 400.
Way back day for
Founded circa
400.
800 BC, this great city of antiquity on the north coast of Africa has a name meaning new town. Allison.
What is Carthage?
Right.
Nature for 400.
Despite its name, it also enjoys beetles, arachnids, grasshoppers. Allison?
What is a Venus flytrap?
That's
The
right.
last
Here's the
clue.
last clue on the movie soundtrack. 2022. Suspicious minds can't help falling in love. Mark.
Was Elvis?
That's right.
Final
Elvis,
Jeopardy
as you might
time.
expect. Mark, you extend your lead to $6,000 over Allison. Final Jeopardy now. Your category champions is U.S. players will advance to the semifinals, and we're about to find out who.
Final Jeopardy categories, U.S. place names, you'll see it, so good luck.
Before 1867, this city that lends its name to a type of tree was known as Novo Archangelsk. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Wasika.
We'll start with Kevin Laskowski and his $6,200. What did he come up with in Final Jeopardy? He wrote down, what is Juno? You're in the
No,
right order,
Juno,
but that is
no.
not correct, Kevin. He wagered everything but $1.
$6,199. He drops to $1.
Her response, Was going to be Palm Springs, I'm assuming? Even if you'd finished it. Yeah, listen, don't worry. You wagered
Palms.
2001.
She didn't finish it. We know that's wrong. $2,001. She drops to $8,399.
What did he think it was?
Newport? No. We are looking for Sitka.
The capital of Russian Alaska, namesake of the Sitka spruce. That was its old Russian name. So what did you wager, Mark? It all comes down to this. Just 401, leaving you with $11,999, and you survived.
And he is going to the semifinals.